guys, welcome back to my channel. With you is your girl in the house, Impact Favor. And yes, I film about faith, purposeful living, and lifestyle. So right today, what are we going to be talking about? I'm going to talk about something very interesting, something very misinterpreted also, and something very edifying. And what is that? We are going to be spelling out the clear difference between a tool and an accomplishment. So don't touch it out, sit tight, hang in there till we are done with this, because trust me, there are a whole lot of lessons to learn from today's video. Alright, I'll be back after this short break. Alright, welcome back. Welcome back from the short break. And yeah, like I said earlier on, we're going to be discussing something very important, yes, which is the difference between a tool and accomplishment. And I think this is very misunderstood, especially in today's generation, in today's world and society. A lot of people have mistaken and also have mistook, and they say about to mistake their tool to be an achievement. And let me spell out this difference. Alright, in my own understanding, how I will see tool to be, I will simply say a tool is an aid, in other words, an assistance given to you to make your work easier, to make your task or to make a project easier. Meanwhile, an achievement or an accomplishment, it's the overall work done or perfected or completed. That is what I would say to be a tool and an achievement. In my own simple definition, yes, an accomplishment is when the work has been done and it has been tremendously completed and everything is okay. Now that is what I mean to be an achievement. Like when you're done with school, when you're done with a given project and all that, that is an accomplishment because you have perfected it. Everything that concerns it have been what 100% completed. While a tool is when this work begun has not begun or it has begun but is not yet completed. So this assistance or aid comes in to help you achieve this project. In other words, to help you achieve this assignment or to help you achieve this project. That is that aid, that assistance that came in to help you achieve that work is a tool. Alright, so I believe that we have gotten the clear picture of this, the difference between a tool and an accomplishment or an achievement. So yes, I said this have been misunderstood and also been misinterpreted because today when we go around, a lot of us, especially as Christians, I'm not nail it down to Christianity, even the society at large, they have really misunderstood this, and it limits our potentials, it limits our capabilities, it limits our goal in life. You get it limits our goal because we end up mistaking our tool, what have been given to us to help us achieve a greater assignment. Instead, we celebrate this tool to become an achievement for us. Okay, let me give you a quick illustration of what came to my mind before I started filming this video. Imagine seeing a carpenter rejoicing over owning a hammer. So you see that, why are you rejoicing? First of all, you're a carpenter, right? And a carpenter, you're meant to have a hammer because that hammer will help you drive in the nail easier. So why are you rejoicing? Why are you throwing a big party that you now own a hammer and all that? And this is exactly what happened in today's society. Let me bring it back to the context of this video. Okay, let me even start with the financial aspect before we go over to other facets of life. You've been blessed with wealth. You've been blessed with a healthy finance. And instead of you to understand that these things are tools to help you drive in your message, to help you achieve your purpose, to help you affect other bigger spheres of life and even other important areas of life, you end up boxing yourself in that shelf, thinking that that is now the accomplishment, that is the whole essence of life for you, that is the whole goal, or that's the whole point for you being alive, which in the long run you see that you just ended up boxing yourself and shutting off yourself from many possibilities that you would have carried out, that you would have pioneered or done. So you see, that is something very, very tricky about this. Other instances, you are a beautiful young lady, very beautiful and a lot of that, and Yeah, let us believe it. Truth be told, there's a lot of things that a lot of like people don't want to call it these days pretty privileges, right? So you're a beautiful young lady. Instead of you opening your eyes to the fact that this is a tool that God has given you to propagate the gospel, instead you end up looking at it from a myopic sense of view, and that is just all you have to celebrate, that you're a beautiful girl, beautiful, and what have you used your beauty to achieve? Example in the Bible, Esther made good use of her beauty. You see that it was not even prayers that got the people of Jews out of captivity or out of near death experience. It wasn't even prayers, it wasn't even kabashing or prophecy. It was just a simple beautiful lady, an extraordinary beautiful lady. She was able to realize that her beauty is a tool to achieve greater heights. And that is where, whenever in the Bible you're talking about powerful ladies, you cannot exempt Queen Esther, because she was able to decipher that her beauty is a tool and not an achievement. She would have relaxed in that palace like, anyway, my beauty got me here. My beauty. An example again. You know, this Bible is very comprehensive. There's a lot of examples. You see the negative ones there, you see the positive ones there. An example of somebody that misinterpreted her too was Vashti. You get it? So for Vashti to be a queen to that president as of then, you know that let's not even lie. You know that she in fact she was really a beautiful lady. Let's not even lie about it. She was really a beautiful lady, but she was not wise enough to decipher that this is a tool rather than an accomplishment. Also, let us come over to the male side. Let us come over to the male angle. An example of somebody in the Bible that misinterpreted his tool for an accomplishment was who? Was Samson. You can see it. He was glaring. Yes, he was stronger, and in fact, he was supernaturally stronger than any other human being on earth, and he wasn't wise enough to know that this thing is not just for me to celebrate about or gallivant about. It is for me to put it into right use to accomplish greater works. Instead, he ended up using it to play puzzle. You can imagine. Why are you flaunting your your strengths with in a game? It shows it's a clear picture that this person don't yet understand what have been given to him or her. Do you get? So he was a perfect example of someone that did not understand that his power, his strength was given to him to accomplish a given task. So talking about those people who that misinterpreted their tools for an achievement, how did they end up? How did Queen Vashti end up? She was dethroned. She was replaced. She was replaced with someone that had a better understanding of what a tool should be used for. You get it? And then what about Samson? Even though yes, everybody will say yes, at the end of the day, his last performance on earth, or his last demonstration on earth was what's more when he was alive. But trust me, if he had a better understanding about what his tool was meant for, he wouldn't have ended that way. That's whether large or not large, that large number of people that he killed when he died, he would have killed them even times 10 if he had a better picture, or if he had a better placement of his tool and achievement. What about, I even forgot, what about King Saul with all his looks and everything? How did he end up? So yes, I just came on here to share with you guys this little but powerful revelation that will help you in your journey of life. Whatsoever God have given you, trust me, there is a reason for it. If he have given you a voice, trust me, he believes that in your journey of life, that voice will be needed to accomplish something great. If he has given you good looks, if he have given you wealth, if he have given you exposure, he has blessed you with exposure, he has blessed you with he has blessed you with a lot of things. He has blessed you with intelligence. He has blessed you with a lot of things. Just know that those are tools. Don't label them to be an accomplishment, thereby limiting your possibilities, limiting your potentials. There are greater things that he expects you to use these tools to accomplish. Because trust me, guys, the Bible says, to whom much is given, much is expected. So if he has given you tools like this, he expects greater returns. Okay, so don't limit your possibilities, don't limit your potential. Don't First of all, don't even make the mistake of mislabeling these things. Be wise enough. Don't fall into that trap, don't fall into that trick of thinking that you have landed. No, Just remember my illustration. A carpenter need not to rejoice because he owns a hammer, or need not to rejoice because he owns a nail, or need not to rejoice because he owns a ladder. No, in fact, he's supposed to, given the nature of his job, he is supposed to own those things. So God have seen your future, he have seen what he deposited in you, and he knows that you're supposed to own that. You're supposed to own that beauty. You're supposed to own that money. You're supposed to own. Please, but don't limit it to that. That shouldn't be just all it is to you. Make use of them for greater achievement, for greater things, for greater accomplishment. And I believe that God will be proud of you. Remember, the whole essence of all these things is just to make God proud, just to make the Father proud and happy that yes, it was not a wasted investment after all. I put these tools to use, and thankful enough, it was able to make my task easier, my project easier, my assignment easier. And yes, God, yes, Lord, yes, Father, yes, God, these are the harvest of these are the harvest as a result of the tool you gave me to simplify this assignment. So yes, I believe that I've been able to shed light on this area of life. I seriously don't want anybody to fall a victim of this, okay? Trust me, there are a lot to you that you can't. I'm telling you the truth. Just, let me tell you the truth. Some people give their life to Christ as a result of some people they see. Maybe they see this beautiful girl preaching the gospel and they're like, wow. So you mean that beautiful girls are not just only in the club? You can see beautiful girls bold enough to present Christ. Then what am I doing with my life? Since this beautiful girl can be bold enough about this God, then who am I? Do you get it? Some people, even wealthy people, you be like, if this man with all this his wealth and everything that he has, if he should still acknowledge that Jesus is Lord, then who am I? Do you get it? So all these things are tools, okay? All these things are tools. Don't fall to the trick of the devil. And trust me, the sky will be your starting point, okay? Because greater is he that is in you than he that is in the world. All right, guys, I believe that you've learned one or two. Share it in the comment section. Don't forget to like, share, comment, subscribe, turn on your notification bell. Okay, I would love to engage with you in my community. I see the love you guys have been showing in my previous video, and I really love it. I love you all. And yes, don't forget to keep on sharing love across. Trust me, the love of the Father is what everybody need at this point in time. Okay, the love of the Father. Share it expressly. First of all, it's free, right? So share it freely. Come on, share it freely to your neighbors. Okay, and trust me, they will bless you for it. Even if they don't bless you, the Father that sits in secret will reward you in the open. All right, guys. See you. And bye. I've not been putting my bloopers, but I think I'll put this as a blooper because I want to have a blooper in this video. Bye, guys. I love you and shalom. Hey, people. All right, so I was going through my video and I discovered that I did not end some certain places very well because I was rushing. But yeah, I need to come back to film them. All right. I don't see anything worth rejoicing over because you're meant to have a hammer. Your hammer is for work. When you see, you're even a carpenter for that. Let me come again. All right. Do you want to become that powerful? Do you want to become a powerful lady? Do you want to become a powerful young man or a powerful anybody you can be? Just make use of your tools correctly. Okay. See you at the top. Love you. Bless you and peace out. You will not get to say a lot of this video because ooh, bye.